Buying property in Bulgaria can be one of the best moves you make, or one of the worst. Which one it turns out to be comes down to understanding the pros and cons before you move. Let's start with the pros. You can get a village house and an acre of land for the price of a deposit in the UK. Owning property gives you the option to record your journey on YouTube and help others, build small holding projects, host guests through Airbnb, or get extra help through sites like Workaway. But the biggest pro is the land. The soil is rich and productive, so you can grow your own fruit and veg, keep bees for honey, or start a small farm. Growing your own food gives you security that most people in the UK don't have. And here's a strategy worth knowing. Sometimes the smart move isn't buying an old house that needs renovating. A lot of those cheap houses are in such poor condition that they end up being demolished. So instead you can look at buying regulated land, what they call UPI here, land approved for construction and located close to mains, water and electricity. Going that route can save you a couple of £1,000s and allow you to build exactly what you want. Just one warning though, always verify that the land is genuinely regulated before you buy. Tax is another advantage working in your favor. Bulgaria runs a flat 10% rate on personal and business income, so you're keeping more of what you earn than you would back in the UK. Just keep in mind that as a Brit, you'll likely be paying an accountant and a lawyer to stay on top of company filings and bureaucracy. But even with all that, you're still well ahead. Another plus is property tax is nothing compared to UK. Now the cons, this is where you need to pay attention. The first thing to understand is that as a UK citizen, you're now a non-EU national, which means you can't buy a house with land in your own name. You have to hold it through a Bulgarian company. Residency is next. Once your 90 days of visa-free stay are up, obtaining a Type D long-stay visa isn't automatic and requires planning and patience. A lot of people experience real frustrations at the migration office trying to get a residency card, so that's something to be prepared for. Another challenge is the wider bureaucracy, which can make permits and admin frustrating to deal with. The financial side is its own headache. Borrowing works nothing like it does in the UK. Credit cards and mortgages are expensive, and getting any kind of lending is difficult and not worth it. Renovation is the next wall you hit. Finding reliable builders who actually turn up, finish the job, and don't disappear is difficult. Sorting out furnishings, electrics, and water connections brings its own challenges. Getting utility bills registered in your name can take time, with language barriers slowing the process down. One cost that catches buyers off guard is heating. Rural areas experience genuinely harsh winters, and electricity prices are high. Going off-grid with solar is worth considering, but it's not an instant money saver. One more practical thing, leaving a property empty for months at a time carries risks. An unoccupied house in a quiet village is exactly where things can go missing, so think carefully about location, good neighbors, security measures, and insurance to protect the property while you're away. Transport is a similar story. The buses around tourist areas are fine, but traveling through rural areas can be much more difficult. In a lot of places, you might get 1 to 2 buses a day, which makes a car essential. Next is healthcare. The public system can be inconsistent with older hospitals and staff shortages, so many people end up going private. So the honest summary is this: Bulgaria offers affordability, land, value for money, lower taxes, and a slower, richer lifestyle that's becoming increasingly difficult to find in the UK. But it requires patience, cash up front, realistic expectations, and the ability to build a network of people you can genuinely trust. Moving to Bulgaria won't magically fix your life, but it can be one of the best decisions you ever make. Please comment below. If you've bought property in Bulgaria or you're thinking about it, share your own pros and cons because that genuinely helps the next person watching. And if this video was useful to you, hit like and subscribe because that's what keeps these videos coming and helps more people find them. Thanks for watching and see you next time.